would too. Watch out. All right, I want to take a moment to try and get to know you guys. How many of you guys love pink piano? Okay. How many of you guys like my blue hair? And who here, because this is Polk County, who else is attracted to their family members? Oh, wait, guys, it's fine for me. I'm adopted. I spent many hours preparing for this, which is good, I guess, but I don't like preparing for things. That's why I do improv. Like, I don't even warm up or stretch before I go for a run, and also I don't run, so. My mom actually adopted me and a Jack Russell Terrier puppy around the same time, so although I was adopted to be an only child, I'm still my mom's second favorite family member. Yeah. And I noticed that adopted kids tend to flock with each other, they tend to find each other, but I have noticed there's a big difference between people who are adopted as a baby and people who are adopted later on in life, and all the later on in life people, we get to share how we met our mothers. It's pretty fun. It's our own sitcom, except there's only one episode per person. Mean kids, when I was younger, used to make fun of me for being adopted. They would say things like, "Oh, you're adopted, that means no one wanted you." And I was like, bitch, please. Chances are you were an oops baby. I was literally wanted and paid for. I know my value, $8,600. There's a friend of mine who, since she was a little girl, knew exactly what she wanted to be. She wanted to be an actress. And she knew the only way to do that was to join the Navy, so she did that. And now she's really hardcore. But she's also really sweet, I assume because she's female. Let me explain her with a scenario. Once I was over at her house doing a costuming project, and I hurt my finger and it started bleeding. I was like, from the other room, I was like, "Hey, Clarissa, do you have a Band-Aid?" She sighs heavily, I can hear it from the other room. And then walks into the living room, looks at me, looks at my finger, sighs again, and leaves. A few minutes later, she comes back with some gauze and duct tape and very gently bandages my fingers. Then looks me dead in the face and says, "We didn't have Band-Aids in the military. You either bled out or you lived." So I have a healthy fear and respect for her, and I adore her. So she knew exactly what she wanted to be, and I didn't. I flipped through all sorts of things. When I was very little, I actually believed that I could be whatever I wanted to be when I grew up. So obviously I was going to be a fairy. Oh, yeah, no, I had a plan too. I was going to grow up, and when I was mature enough, I would sprout wings and carry on with my fairy duties. I'm 20 now. It hasn't worked out yet. I think the closest I ever got was the one time I drank a Red Bull. Yeah. So I'm actually in a committed relationship. Have been for about 3 years now. Yeah. I mean, it's the closest thing to perfect I'm probably ever gonna find. I should just live with it. No, it's great. We spend a lot of time together. I get new things, like, monthly. And, you know, it interferes with my schoolwork a little bit, but it's cute. I think I might actually be in love with Netflix. No, guys, it's literally every woman with abandonment issues' dream, because as long as I pay the $8 every month, Netflix will never leave me. I have the power here. It's a very cheap romance. Speaking of cheap romances, I think all male porn stars should be referred to as up-and-coming actors. Similarly, I think blowjobs started out as pre-cleaning in the Stone Age. Can I just clean it first? All right. All right. That was a little dirty. No, my body is a temple. Fewer and fewer people are showing up. My friends are always warning me, like, don't go out alone at nighttime, like you could get raped or something. I'm like, please, no one sexually assaulted me in years. Like 10 years, probably. They like I'm young, guys. wanted, right? Yeah! No, I think the reason that I'm single right now is because I'm very old-fashioned. So if anyone here tonight wants my hand in marriage, you're going to need to ask my father. Good luck finding him. No, another reason might just be that I'm bad with people. I worked at a summer camp, and I made lots of kids uncomfortable with my humor. I don't think a Christian camp was where I should have been. So one example, I had a CIT helping me, and she gave me false information, and then I was trying to mess with her. I was like, oh, did you just lie to me? And I was like, you know, lying's a sin, and you know where sinners go. Church. I don't think she heard that last part, though, because she told all the other counselors I said she was going to hell. So I guess they just don't understand comedy. I am not having children. I found out that twins runs in my family. I just know that eventually they're going to find out that at least one of them was unplanned. No one prepares for twins. It can happen. Also, I hate kids. They're messy, they're sticky, they're loud, and I never know what to say to them or get them for presents. I usually just try to, if I have children in my life, I try to get them something that I don't mind being destroyed. Like the Hungry Caterpillar book, because it already has holes in it. Or random craft supplies, but no glitter or glue or scissors. Or anything your ex gave you. They can just destroy that, have at it. Speaking of exes, had a really shitty ex a few months ago, and every person that met him was like, Gabby, he does not care about you. He only likes you because you're usually in the mood and you're only 10 minutes away. And I tried to convince him. I was like, guys, that is not true. He lives 20 minutes away. No, he used to always tell me, besides calling me fat, he would be like, you know, you are what you eat. And I'm like, wow, you must be gay because you're a huge dick. And now I don't talk to him and I'm much happier. So James here keeps telling me that puns are the lowest form of comedy, and I only think that's because he can't make them. But if you're the type of person that agrees with him, you're gonna really hate the next 30 seconds. Do you think they have dress rehearsals for funerals just to rehearse? Guys, the bees are dying. What a buzzkill. My friend and I like to go around Lakeland and find the best thrift stores. We call it Goodwill hunting. This is how I came out to my mom. True story. Hey mom, if someone froze me, you know what I'd be? And she wasn't listening. So I was like, I'd be a bicycle. And then later I was like, hey mom, I have a date with a woman. And she's like, oh. Women are so nice. And that was the conversation. Oh, also, this is a true story. I went on my first lesbian date this summer, and she was like, do you want to go for a walk around the lake? So we got in her car, and I kissed a girl by Katy Perry was playing. Okay, one more pun. Do you think jumbo shrimp know how ironic they are? Because, I'm a depressed gay, and I think about that daily. A lot of kids that I know have now become, a lot of kids that I know, or knew when I was younger, we've grown up and we've kind of become our childhood heroes. I have friends now that portray their favorite Disney princess at Disney World. That's insane. Or there are boys who, do those weird war tribute things where they role play or they cosplay as their favorite superheroes. Yeah, LARPing. Yeah. Well, when I was younger, I really admired the Hungry Caterpillar. No, I've actually been working really hard at not treating my body like shit this summer. And it's crazy, I lost 26 pounds. Yeah. But now I just know that I'm gonna have to fix some things. And like as soon as I get the money for a breast reduction, that'll be a huge weight off my chest. I went to the store the other day and realized I should be in a relationship with command strips because the 3 things it says on the package is that it's damage-free, it holds strongly, and it removes cleanly. That is all I want from any relationship. Okay, one last joke, okay? I hate when I go to the store to get my honey for my tea, and I see that honey comes in a bottle shaped like a bear. Here is why. Bears do absolutely nothing to contribute to the production of honey, yet they put their face all over the finished product. Guys, bears are the white people of the animal kingdom. Thank you.